Oh hey guys, how the frig's it going? Finally freaking Friday. Awesome. What the hell's going on back there? I just noticed all these yellow plants and I'm wondering what the heck they are. I'm gonna say I gotta mow my lawn again, but not really. What are those? Those are dandelions. What are these? These aren't dandelions. Buttercups? I don't know. They're dandelions. They're really small. Little juveniles, I guess. Like we got these top stem ones, but apparently this stuff's really tasty. Foraging item. I gotta confirm it's cow parsnip, not the other stuff. But looks like it's coming in with a great vengeance. Anyway, I've been doing some fishing this week. Didn't really film any. Well, I did film some, but then I stopped because kids were there and holy crap, the mouths on them. Whatever, right? I got to thinking about this stupid thing that I made, how it's a fail boat. Then I got to thinking about how to make it better. And my idea is, basically, I want to knock the ass end off. So we're gonna lose this treble hook, but who cares? And I want to add a curly tail to it. Now here's my idea. I bought these Mr. Twisters a while ago and I've been fishing with them, and I actually caught a couple walleye this past week on these. This is the one with the twin tails, okay? So as you pull it through the water, these things go nuts. So what I was thinking was, if I like chop it here and then chop this halfway and then insert this here with like glue or something so that it's in there. So we'd have the front. I'm gonna add some more weight to the front to make sure it stays weighted. As we pull through the water, this thing here is gonna create some noise in the back. And when the fish eats it, hopefully he grabs the whole thing and not just the back tail flappy part, because this will be the only treble hook on there, is the one in the front. So that's gonna be my plan, is we're gonna modify this thing to have a Mr. Twister on it. Should be fun. Alrighty, I gone ahead and removed the hooks with my makeshift freaking pliers there. You know, I really don't like the paint job on this either. I'm almost tempted to tear it right down and redo it all, but whatever. Let's just go ahead and knock the back off. Okay. All right, now it's half the lure it used to be. So what I'm gonna do is rip a hole in the back for the curly tail. I don't know how big I gotta go, but we're gonna figure that out. And then gonna round it off. You know what, I'm probably gonna peel this tape off. We're gonna redo this entire freaking outer coating. Yeah, that came off way too easily. Okay, yeah, we're gonna redo this whole entire outer coating. Let's do this. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I'm having an issue squishing. I've made the hole. I'm having an issue squishing this in there. So I think I need to make the hole bigger. Let's go. So basically something like this is what I'm after. Now it's just sitting in there. It can just pop out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with glue and then jam this in there and hopefully it sticks. Guess we'll find out real soon, eh? Okay, so it's totally potato. It's no better than before, but this is what I came up with. So I super glued it in there, and then I super glued baking soda, and it gives it some serious structure. Like, it's in there, it's not coming out. So the only hook hole I'm gonna have is gonna be the one on the bottom here. So I'm hoping when I pull this through the water, it flappies around and it looks like a frog. And maybe it might entice a topwater bite. Last night while we were fishing, Logan and Waylon we're both swimming some top water. I gotta give it back to Waylon, but let me show you what he left. I can't believe these kids, man. They don't have jobs and they just leave their shit at the beach. Oh, and if anybody wants to know, this stuff, Gulp Alive, has a shelf life, and mine has exceeded that shelf life. These things are rotten now, so they're gonna go in the garbage. Anyway, last night, if you guys watch Skivinz Squad, or the Skivinz, or like flaring that, you've probably seen this. It's a Skivinz topwater frog, and you can see it's got like 2 hooks, and when the fish bites into it, it compresses it down, exposing those 2 friggin' nasty hooks, and then you just rip into its face and it's game over. He left it there. Like, are you serious right now? So I grabbed it because I didn't want him to lose out, because like he's like a 13, 14-year-old kid, doesn't have a job. So when he gets lures like this is probably like a $10 lure on Skivinz. He also left this, which is another topwater that he was messing around with last night. And he left this, which is another topwater, a really big one too, like, I don't know. So I grabbed him because I didn't want him to lose out. I figured I'll probably see him tonight when I go back and fish. I can give him back his shit so he doesn't lose out on too much money. Expensive shit to be leaving behind. Anyway, what did I do with my lure? There it is. So I'm gonna try and fish this tonight. Can't guarantee any success or anything, but we'll make a video out of it anyway, because, well, why not? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get a hook rigged on this, and I'll show you what the frig it looks like. So with a hook on it, that's what we're working with. So if the fish bites back here, we're screwed, but if he munches the whole thing, and we give this a strong jerk, well, we're gonna get him with that single treble. So it kind of looks like a frog, like a topwater frog. I don't know. I came up with this idea after seeing that topwater frog. I was like, you know what? This might actually work as something useful. And like, it doesn't have the details. And that's the thing that a lot of people, I was watching videos on topwater frogs. The thing is the reason why they can get away with writing "eat me" on this is because this is not the part the fish sees. This is the part the fish sees. So it just sees this belly, a white belly. On mine, it's just gonna see this white belly. You see how that's gonna work out? So, I don't know, we'll see. It kind of looks like a frog who has a little bit of an acne issue. It might work, it might not. I know it didn't sink before. It probably won't sink now either, because we took some weight off the back with the treble and all that, but it's one of those, let's line it up, take it out to the lake, freaking let her rip, tater chip, boys. Well, it's not as bad as it was the other day, well, yesterday here. Yesterday I'd be standing right where I am right now and just be getting soaked because, well, the waves are getting that rock there wet. That's how bad it was. Anyway. Just trying to balance this thing out. Probably get a thumbnail picture, right? Before I send it out there and have the line snap or something, because I didn't try to get enough knot and I lose it. Let's get that said and done right now. Now we were able to cast it on Saturday, but I don't know, let's see what happens here. I'm just gonna dunk it in the water and just see how she sits. All right, she sits top water fine. Oh, and she's got great action too. This is gonna be sweet if it works. All right, let's send it out there.
Hours later. Eventually.
Oh, no way. No way. It's official. It's official.
That's a good dog.
You gotta calm down, dude. It's official. Bass like poorly made flipper baits. Are you done? No? Are you done now? Yep. It's official, guys. Bass like my poorly made flipper bait. Mind you, bass will eat pretty much anything. Here's a potato. Rawr. All right. Go play. It's official. It's official. That's awesome. I'm happy. It worked. Something I made in my garage. Man, he really tangled me up though. Well guys, we did it. We freaking did it. We made it official. However, I stopped fishing it. I caught the one fish and I called it there. Reason being is, look what that little bastard did. It's probably my fault. I shouldn't have put him down on the ground and let him flop around so much, but I did, and he wrapped himself up pretty good in the lure. So I'm gonna have to cut it and then retie it for another day. Yeah, that worked out pretty damn good. I do have to say so myself. I was losing faith there in the beginning, thinking there was no fish around because of how wavy it was. You know, I was fishing the one side, fishing the other side. Like, you look at that. Can you see? Like, it just, yeah, completely. I'm gonna have to untangle that or take the hook off or something. I don't know. It really strangled it up, but it worked as intended, which is nice. So the action in the back was obviously enough to entice that bass to bite, and the fact that it's all white in the front, a little bit of black on top, it probably thought it was a frog and decided to strike, so that's pretty awesome. But as far as fishing goes, I think I kind of figured out why it started off so awesome. Like, we were catching like left and right and center, and now it's like you go there and you might catch a fish. Like this whole week, I went fishing on Tuesday, I went fishing Wednesday, I went fishing last night and tonight, and I think once I caught a walleye. Tonight, the kids ended up leaving actually. They were there from the beginning, and they just kind of bounced. So Sarah showed up in the end, and that's when I caught the bass. So that's pretty cool. My second bass of the year, that's right. My first bass was that calendar on opener, and my second bass was tonight, and that one there, I don't know, maybe a pound and a half, 2 pounds. Can't keep them yet, they're not legal. Lake Nipissing's weird. They're not legal in Lake Nipissing until the end of June, but right now, anywhere else you go in around, like any of the lake in North Bay you go to, they're legal. They've been legal since the third Saturday in May. Kind of odd. But there we go, guys. Homemade lure that I tried last Saturday and failed with. Modified it with a paddle tail, and she came up clutch. She did pretty good. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button for the ingenuity, the thing I thought up of in the middle of the night while trying to sleep, going, maybe I can make that lure better if I added something with more action and put one of those double-tailed paddle tails on. It worked. Leave a like for the working lure that actually caught a freaking fish. We made it official. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, guys, remember, live to win, never give in. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.